Okay, now that we have our 10 crochet across and 10 rows, as you can see on my counter, we have 10 rows and 10 rows, and this is what I wanted you to do. So if yours looks like this, it is beautiful. Notice how it's mostly square, and that's because we did 10 by 10. So for the single crochet stitch, it's pretty much equal. If you do 10 across and 10 up, you're going to end up with a square. That is not true for all the stitches, so don't hold me to that one. All right, now that we have it done, I'm going to show you how to finish off, and that's a crochet term for stop. We're done. So we're going to finish off, and all you do is you're going to do just one chain, just like we did before. So you're going to do one chain. Now I'm going to put it down so I can get my scissors. I'm going to snip my yarn. Make sure you leave about 5 or 6 inches of a tail. Snip my yarn, pick it back up. Notice how I have my yarn tail right here. And then of course I have this one, that's the one I started with. Now I'm just gonna pull my hook through. All right, and then you tighten it up, just grab it and pull and cinch it down. Now you've created a little knot at the top, and then you have your little slip knot at the bottom. And that is your single crochet square. If you notice that it looks more like a trapezoid, if it goes up this way, that means that you have too many. Usually didn't stick with your 10. Remember, we're supposed to have 10 across. So if yours goes out this way, that means that you probably have more than 10 stitches up here. If it goes this way and it ends up looking like a house, then that means that you didn't count your stitches and you have fewer than 10. So if you start with 10, you want to end with 10. And if you start with 25, you want to end with 25. If you start with 152, you want to end with 152. So that is your single crochet square. This will come in handy if you want to make a washcloth. Of course, it has to be bigger than this unless you're washing Barbie. But you want to, for a single crochet washcloth, instead of 10, you would start with, let's say, 30 or 35. And if you're using a single crochet stitch, if you start with 35, you want to end with 35, and you want to do 35 rows. And that will give you a nice square, large washcloth. All right, well, thank you so much, and come on back and see me at loopysheetcrochet.com or loopysheetcrochetblog.com for more of my fantastic tutorials, and pretty soon I'll be posting some patterns. Thanks for joining me.